Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to Level-Headed News. I am your host, Brenda, and I have an article here for you that I thought that I'd bring to your attention. freethoughtproject.com, and it says, Real-life Pizzagate. Authorities arrest 51 in child sex ring, lawmakers included. Get it scrolled up here. Here we go. As the old expression goes, there's a special place in hell for pedophiles. But hell for some infants, toddlers, and children and teenagers might be a little country called Norway. That's because the country just seized the largest amount of child pornography in the country's history. 50 terabytes were confiscated, the equivalent of over 35,000 child porn DVDs. And when one 22-year-old man was being investigated for having sex with a 14-year-old. Hold on just a second here. Had to get my co-host to settle down a little bit. Okay, it says the investigation led to the man's cell phone, where authorities quickly realized he had been in contact with other suspected child rapists. The network of rapists led the Norwegian authorities to create a team of 25 officers departments to work together on ever-expanding case called Operation Darkroom. According to the Nordic page, the material has led to charges of sexual intercourse and rape of children to 15 years. Serious trafficking and production, storage, and sharing of material depicting sexual abuse of children and luring children to show off or sending nude photographs masturbate over internet. Police also found examples of offenders who have planned atrocities against their own children. The investigation quickly led to the arrest of 51 people. All men are so far involved in the case, 24 of them from Hordaland, Ong for Jane, 26 from other areas of Norway, to Finnmark in the north. Among the accused offenders, there is also one Swedish national, two politicians, one Labour politician from Oslo, National Progress Party politician from Eastern Norway are involved in the case. One is also a kindergarten teacher, and 4 of the 51 arrested were perpetrators in the video evidence collected. Norwegian Prime Minister Erna Solberg said the arrest, "This is incredibly painful. It is painful to hear and see stories about abuse against young babies and the fantasies of abuse against young children. Need to be a mother to think that this is painful to hear. All people with empathy and contact with young children know that this type of abuse leaves marks for life," says Solberg. While it doesn't appear media has any or has been in any way dismissive of the operation and the charges involving high-level government officials, the same cannot be said for the American mainstream media. And second weeks of December, since the mainstream media first reported that Edgar Madison Welch of Salisbury, North Carolina, fired a shot inside the Comet Ping Pong Pizzeria in the mainstream media has been declaring the so-called child sex Pizzagate, child sex ring, a false conspiracy theory based on lies. Was reportedly searching for child sex slaves inside Comet Pizza or Comet Ping Pong Pizzeria based on stories he'd read online involving pedophilia, and ironically, and without any real investigation, Chris Hansen-style journalism being conducted, the mainstream media and its pundits have declared all the claims found in the conspiracy theory to be false, lies construed by fake news. In fact, Washington Post simply declared none of them were true. Need to be the case, but if it can happen in Norway with Norwegian lawmakers, it can certainly happen in the United States, and all such claims must be investigated thoroughly by properly trained police officers with the tools necessary to uncover such defiant sex crimes involving children. We applaud the Norwegian authorities for being unafraid and thorough in their investigations of child sex rings. Be swift.